There are a lot of reasons why a gardener would want to graft and grow many different varieties of avocado on their single avocado tree. Limited space, avocado ripening time, those are just a few. Hi, my name is Jeff. Welcome to the Tropical Garden Guy channel. Today we're going to talk about and show all the different varieties of avocados that I have growing on a couple of trees in my front yard. But first, if you like this channel, make sure to hit that like, the subscribe button, the notification bell. Comments and questions, leave them in the comment section below. I do my best to get back to everybody with their comments and questions. So let's take a look at all the different varieties that I have fruiting on my avocado tree right now. So here we have my first multi-grafted avocado tree. And here is the big black avocado, or Negro Grande as David Johnson likes to call it. As you can see, even after all the extreme heat and wind we've got, it's still holding hundreds of fruit. And they're getting pretty good size. I doubt these big ones will drop off. They're holding tight and the tree is very healthy. So yeah, I think that we're going to have a pretty darn good crop of these. The fruit average over a pound and ripen in October and early November. Next we come to Mexicola Grande. This is the parent tree that I've grafted all these different varieties onto. As you can see, they're coming right along. I noticed that on Mexicola Grande, a little different from the Negro Grande, is that they have a little point on the end, which I think is traditional of Mexican type avocados, but I'm not sure. I just noticed that now. But they all are just doing good. Take a look at all those fruit. Now the tree is kind of bare because for some reason, right after it flowers and sets fruit, it's just kind of bare. Here we have Queen Avocado. These are those huge avocados, an old variety that came out it was produced back in the 1920s. And these things get up to 3 pounds. I have one on the tree that's a holdover from last year, and I'll be doing a video pretty soon. A harvest video and then a taste test. But in the meantime, I have a pretty good set of fruit there. They're young, so it's hard to say if these guys will still hold on, but I have my fingers crossed. Here's another one that I wanted to show you guys that I grafted last year. It's a giant seedling, perhaps Nabal, perhaps Reed. I got some budwood from the Bay Area and grafted it on, and now these guys are just pumping out fruit already, very precocious. It'll be interesting to see how many of these fruit this tree can hold on to, as I just recently grafted it, and I think the branch is not bigger than about 18 inches long. There you have all the fruit set on my number one demo tree, multi-grafted. Let's take a look at the Wilma tree. Here you have Wilma. Now, in addition to Wilma, there's a number of different varieties grafted on here, and I just didn't have the heart to cut this kind of ratty tree down. I'm not sure if it looks so ratty because of the graft incompatibility or what. But as you can see, there's the graft incompatibility if you take a look. It has other kinds of fruit. For example, here we have Hass, and Hass being a very precocious producer in my garden. I don't know how many there are, but they look like they're holding on, so I should have a pretty good crop of Hass. Here we have an unusual one. It's a seedling that produces only seedless avocados. I got the budwood for this tree at a park in Lodi, California. It could be a Fuerte. It's hard to say, but the one unique thing that it does produce is seedless avocados. And we'll see. This is the first year that this guy is actually producing for me. So we'll see if it holds true as the mother tree did. Here's another unusual one. Here's a seedling that I think is of Fuerte. This is from Riverbank, California. Somebody had a big old tree hanging over the public sidewalk, so I grabbed some budwood, and the fruit is delicious, but I kind of think that it's Fuerte. Just for fun, let's go across the street and take a look at my neighbor's lamb has. This tree is super duper precocious. Me and David Johnson did some grafting on this tree. It was a seedling has from a store-bought fruit. And we put a couple grafts on here, and here we have beautiful fruit set. And back across the street to my backyard, here's my bacon avocado tree. This is the one that I saved from root rot by using garden foss. And as you can see, for the first time in 10 years, it's producing fruit. And they're good sized little fruits already. These guys ripen in late November, early December through January, and they hold on until February if we don't get a hard freeze. As I mentioned, this guy was saved from serious root rot by me using garden foss. I followed the instructions on the label, and I sprayed all the undersides of the leaves when the roots are rapidly growing. And I mean, the difference was night and day. And for the first time this year, we got fruit. Yeah, this thing is just a beauty. All in all, I have, I think, about 12 different varieties on 2 trees. 8 of them, or maybe even 9 of them, are fruiting. If you like this channel, make sure to hit that like, the subscribe button, the notification bell. Comments and questions, leave them in the comment section below. I do my best to get back to everybody's comments and questions, and you have a wonderful day.